Absolutely. There's actually several studies saying that, and this has been a controversy over a number of years. There are some cities like San Francisco who ban it altogether. And as you can see behind me here in front of Detroit Police Headquarters, a group of demonstrators is growing. We have seen demonstrators, protesters out here day after day for the last couple of weeks. And one of the things they are asking of Detroit Police is to re-examine how they are spending their money, where they are spending it. And I can tell you, when it comes to Project Greenlight, people who live near businesses that participate say their neighborhood feels safer, but doesn't make the city as a whole safer. And there are risks. Are the risks worth the financial cost?
I think that Project Greenlight has given us an out to actually do real work.
This is a tool of institutional racism to the highest degree. And I just don't know how people of color can approve something that discriminates against people of color.
Many voiced concern during today's City Council meeting as Detroit's contract for Project Greenlight and its facial recognition software nears its end. City Council President Brenda Jones says it was removed from today's agenda because the DPD agreed to seek community input.
It was decided that the police department would pull the contract until such date to be determined.
Project Greenlight was launched 3 years ago and regularly expanded since then. Business owners pay an upfront cost of thousands of dollars, then a monthly fee to Detroit police. Participating business owners I've spoken to say it deters criminals and attracts customers. But critics say surveillance in one location simply shifts crime to another block. There's no proof it actually reduces crime overall, and several studies show facial recognition software regularly misidentifies people of color.
The millions of dollars that's being invested in surveillance, the millions of dollars that's being invested in reactionary policy could be put towards preventative measures. There are so many studies that show that just lighting alone reduces crime. There are so many studies that show that recreation for young people reduces crime.
2 city council members drafted a list of questions for DPD asking how many tickets were issued based on intelligence from the Greenlight surveillance tech during the pandemic, during the protests. The letter also asks DPD to clarify what kind of information is given to Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
I don't believe this is something that's going to create safety. I believe it's something that's going to ignore the true quality of life issues that create crime in neighborhoods.
Now, some city council members say that protesters told them during protests, they live here in the city of Detroit, they were asked by police about their citizenship. And of course, we know that in the midst of this pandemic, some people not social distancing but found outside were fined $1,000. Both of those instances are raising questions about how this technology is being used, especially in these last few months. Now, I reached out to DPD and they said they don't have a new deadline just yet. This contract for renewal amounts to maintenance and support for the programs. As of now, they're going to put that off. They don't have a new deadline as of now. In Detroit, Jennifer Ann Wilson, 7 Action News.
So more conversations to come. Thank you so much, Jennifer Ann.